Hey, I'm Steve Morris, Steve Morris Engines. I obviously am the owner here of Steve Morris Engines. We are in Muskegon, Michigan. I always had an interest from 12 years old and up in engines. I just was interested in the engine. Engine. So my niche is boosted engines, turbo, supercharger, any power adder like that. We've really specialized in high horsepower but endurance longevity type engines. I saw a posting at Dart Cylinder Heads. At that time, honestly, I'm 21 years old. They tell me right away, they said, we really think that you would be more fitted towards being in the engine room when Jim Yates was there and he's running the McDonald's cars. That NHRA Pro Stock program is what really helped me understand this really high level, the highest level of engine, in my opinion, and how I could relate that down to everything that I was working on.
I'm Kyle Morris, and my dad is Steve Morris, the owner of Steve Morris Engines. I started working here in 2019, so this will make my 5th year here, and I've always just been passionate about motorsports in general, so it's always just been in my blood. So I have a 1996 Ford Mustang. It's a twin turbo small tire car.
We really are family-oriented business. My son Kyle is going to be someday taking over the company here.
When I was really young, I would always be at the track with my dad, or I'd be in the shop helping him wrench down stuff. So I do really everything here: welding, fabricating, engine building, dynoing, tuning, you name it. I've always loved it. Man, you know, it's like 50-50 with racing and building. I really enjoy building and I really enjoy racing.
Racing, I run the drag and drive circuit if I'm not helping other customers. I race the 93 Caprice Boostmaster wagon, I call it. That car, the wagon, has an SMX engine in it. Hunting for, that is all steel, all glass, has my engine in it. So as we have progressed through the years, I actually am manufacturing my own engines here, just like this SMX cylinder head. We're now making blocks in-house, billet blocks, billet cylinder heads. Our main niche market is the drag and drive market, so engines that are 1,000 horsepower to 4,500 horsepower, but need to drive, make passes, drive 200 miles in that exact car that you just ran in the quarter mile to the next track. This stuff has to last because we need to literally drive it to the next drag strip. We do LS's, Gen 3 Hemis, Ford, Chevy, other Chryslers. And go 590s, 580s, 570s, actually Tom's gone, so we can do a lot there. And my SML, which is the LS smaller version, it's up in the 3,500 horsepower area, built for drag and drive, the exact same thing. So one of my primary customers, Tom Bailey, is the first drag and drive car to ever go 5s, is the quickest drag and drive car in the world still. We set that record all the way back in 2019 at 577, 260 miles an hour.
Hey everyone, just ran fastest pass ever on drag week.
This engine won the SEMA Engine Masters Award in 2019 when we won there. Always trying to just promote our own engines and our own platforms. 590 pass, the first car to ever do it, and still the only car to ever do it on Hot Rod Magazine's Drag Week. We were the first car to go 6s on every day. Then we were the first to go 5s. and still the only car that still only go 5s. Then we have multiple class wins with a lot of people from Clark Rosenstengel to Alan Whitaker, Les Smith, a lot of people out there in that, specifically in that drag and drive market, and then that is our real niche of what we do. It's kind of funny because I've continued to upgrade into Rottler stuff with that goal of someday I'm going to get the F69 like this. Someday I'm going to get this hone, because that hone is a bad dude. I love that machine. Currently there is nothing better than that hone, because I can lights out hone a block, and when I come back it is perfect. I love that machine. I love all the machines because Rottler is in my opinion, my humble opinion, Rottler is the high-end equipment company, automotive machine equipment company.
They really know what they're talking about when it comes to engine machining, and they're definitely the masters at it, and it was great to learn from somebody that really knew what they were talking about with the engines.
If you're interested in seeing how a lot of this equipment is working, I show a lot of stuff on how we do things in the F69, from a line board to custom programming, lifters, I mean everything. It's a fantastic machine. Definitely on the hone. If you want to see how things are really done with the equipment and explain that kind of stuff, just go to my YouTube channel. It's just Steve Morris Engines. SteveMorrisEngines.com is the website, but on YouTube it's just Steve Morris Engines. Can't miss it.